All right, welcome to the show, folks. Welcome to another wonderful episode of Batman Radio. So, I just want to talk to y'all for a minute, real quick, and talk about what's going on, what's coming next, and everything. Like I said, man, I can see it all coming, bro. Like I don't do much talking over here. I see God at work. I already know everything that's happening. I already know what's coming. I know my blessings are coming around the corner. Um, like I said, man, it's a lot of justice. A lot of justice. God is serving a lot of justice right now. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, we just keep on praying and we keep our head up and we stay moving forward, man. Like I said, I made a real stand. I've stood up for what's right, and I'm going to continue to. And it's that simple, you know, without fear. So I mean, that's what all this is about, man. It's all about, standing up with God and realizing that we have the power within ourselves to make a stand. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, on here we got to talk the right way. We got to be efficient. We got to do things the right way, no matter what. Like I said, that next check is up over 136. Um, I'm getting everything in order. I already got on my other phone. I got my little checkers game downloaded, and I got Domino's game downloaded, and I got Monopoly. You feel me? That's just so I get ready in case I can't get the phone plan paid, so I at least have my entertainment and can play my games and do something. You know what I'm saying? But and then I think I got like two of my, like my movies, my stuff I can watch and something to entertain me. I got like two of them on there, I think. But yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, man, I mean, you got all these folks in the public, you know, like you got a lot of people listening and watching, man. Like, I would keep on doing me. That's all I know. I'm gonna keep on doing me. Like I said, I keep working hard, harder than ever. I work harder than anybody. Literally, I work harder than anybody, man. At some point, you got to give credit where credit's due. You know what I mean? And that's it. So, like I said, I don't even remember where we're at. What are we at? Like 132 world records, I think, or something crazy like that. Like I'm gonna end up getting to the 200 mark pretty quickly too. Like I told you, just don't ever underestimate me. Don't ever doubt me, and you'll be all right. You feel me? But if you do, good luck, cause you're gonna need it. Cause I'm gonna keep on showing up and showing out. I'm gonna keep on rising every occasion. Like I said, my strength is on another level, superhuman. The strongest man who ever existed. These are all proven claims and facts, not something I claimed. Like I literally prove it every single day and back it up. I'm the top calisthenics competitor in the world. Um, it is what it is, man. I'm the top calisthenics champion. I'm the champ, just like I was in the champ within my league. I've been the champ in everything, man. Just like I was the champ in tennis back in the day, champ in baseball. That's why these folks is all in their feelings because I've just always been the best. You know what I mean? Not only am I the best, but not only am I the best, but I'm a symbol of resilience and doing the impossible. And I'm an actual superhero. So, like I said, man, these folks they gonna be jelly. They gonna be super jelly. You know what I mean? You got people all over YouTube want to just talk to talk, and they telling themselves what they want to hear. I mean, if you can't see what's coming right now around the corner and this big karmic storm coming, I don't know what to tell you, man, because it kind of looks like it's already kind of here. Yeah, like I'm hearing a lot of things, I don't really pay attention. I don't really care. I don't really worry. Like I said, I wish everyone the best. I stay praying and that's about it, man. Like I said, I forgave everybody, you know what I mean? I leave it in God's hands and that's it. God is gonna handle everything. You know what I mean? I have full confidence in that. God always delivers. Always. Feel me? Don't ever doubt me and don't ever doubt God. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. I don't do much talking over here. That's for the villains. The villains talk too much, instead of moving and leading by action. We don't do no talking over here. We just get our results and then we keep it pushing. And that's why it's so funny, man. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to win anything. You see, that's where people got it misconstrued and confused and messed up. Like, I was never trying to win anything. Like I said, I don't have any back and forth. I mean, I win being me. I won day one. You know what I mean? I'm winning all across the board. Look at me. I'm beautiful. I'm happy. Like I'm aging backwards. I look better every day and more handsome. Like You know what I mean? People just don't understand. Like, you got to really look at the miracle that I am and I represent, man. You got to really look and assess the situation and try to imagine what I've gone through and how I bounced back and got up. And that's what matters. That's what my story is about. My story is about everything I went through that was impossible and how I got up and I turned everything. I turned nothing into everything with this. I took nothing and turned it into something. I took nothing and turned it into everything. You know, I had to get it out the mud for real with all this. Like I said, I'm going on my third year as Batman. I've funded this project out of my own pocket the entire time. There's nothing nobody can tell me. I'm so proud it's unbelievable. Are you serious? What I'm doing takes like an entire army of people. I mean, you would need at least like you didn't need at least like 20 to like 200 plus people just to get done what I've accomplished within the last three years or two and a half. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people can't be serious, bro. It's more than two and a half too, because my basically my 3 year anniversary as Batman is coming up in like March, April, May. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's the crazy thing is I'm the real thing. You know, like I said, yeah, we got interviews. I think that was a good move. I think that's helping. I think it's all helping. It's all just God. God is putting it all together. And like I said, I'm gonna continue to move forward and have a positive attitude. And you know what I'm saying? Like stay in my own energy and just keep on doing me, man. And I'm gravy. You know what I mean? It's all about energy, man. Energy matters, man. For real. Like I said, that's what this whole thing is about. So, I don't worry about nobody, man. All these people are my entertainment. Masons, Illuminati, they're my entertainment. I don't feel any way at all. All these folks, they felt some way since day one. Like I said, they all want to copy and emulate me. I mean, I'm the creator. I'm the creator energy. I created all of this. That's what people don't get. Like you don't know what's happened. You don't know anything about me. You know what I mean? You can't have an assumption on me or falsely judge me because you don't know me. You have no clue where I've been, what I've done. You have no clue how much power I have. You have no clue what I've come up against. You have no clue what I've accomplished. You understand? Like, I'm a mystery. And like I said, I'll be running Sneed Enterprises. I'm the CEO, and we're going to open up these companies for real on a massive scale. I keep my company's ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, we may really be able to go into business and open up businesses and everything, but I just keep everything an idea for now. You know what I'm saying? I might always, but either way, it's all about ideas, about ideas and creation. But it's all materializing, man. It's coming together, and God already told me to chill and that He's getting everything ready. So, like, I know my portion is coming, man. I'm about to get an overflow, it's called. That's what's coming, overflow of blessings. I'm about to be filthy rich in front of your face. And all this hard work was not in vain, like God told me. God speaks to me. You know what I mean? It's all going to pay off because that's the thing. Like, I'm going to be running like on my own, our own, Christina and I, our own major company, and probably companies plural. And I'm gonna be Batman. So like I said, I'm the real Bruce Wayne. This is all really happening in front of your eyes. And like I said, Batman had to go through the same time period just like me in every depiction, man. It's all my story, man. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy, man. It's legendary. It's epic. It's crazy. It's amazing. It's surreal. Even for me, it's just been surreal. It's been a hell of a journey. It's just been amazing, man. Um, I can't thank God enough for how much He's blessed me, truly. And that's just what I realized. I just realized that my circumstances really don't matter that much because I'm bigger than my circumstances. I realized that it doesn't really that much because it's part of it. Everything within this journey is part of helping me grow and working out for my greater good, and I can see that, and I truly believe that. I can some God's plan. I understand. You know what I mean? He told me not to lean on human understanding, and I've been working on that a lot through these past few months, really this whole year. And I just feel like I believe that I'm learning to listen a little better. I'm not saying I have everything figured out. I don't, but um, I think I really think I understand a little bit more I understand to a higher capacity now what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's all for a reason, man. Everything happens for a reason, like people just told me recently, and That's what I'm saying. God uses people even to speak to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna keep on pressing forward. I'm gonna keep on moving. You know what I mean? We got folks totally in their feelings and super jelly, and I just think it's hilarious, man, because I'm not playing the YouTube game. All these folks they stuck on YouTube and don't realize, if you just on YouTube and you not making no digital money and you ain't hustling and you ain't making no money and ain't building no businesses, what is you doing? We already way ahead of you with everything: wealth, equity, love, happiness, prosperity. I got God with me, man. I can't win anymore. There was never a competition. I've never competed with anyone. So that's all I'm saying. I speak for me. If you slow down and allow me to talk and respond, we could have had a conversation. Folks don't want to have a conversation, no problem, man. You know what I mean? Learn the hard way. Real talk, because God's going to teach everybody reality. God's about to teach everybody their lesson. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, at the end of the day, man, don't say I wasn't diplomatic. Don't say I didn't give y'all every opportunity to just talk and be cordial, because I did. I really did. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's all already happening, man. Everything that I predicted is coming true as usual, like it has this entire time. You would have thought that folks would have learned to listen. You would have thought that folks would have listened to me. I mean, I've been right every time, bro. I mean, come on, bro. You can't be serious. Instead, folks wanted to run around the internet and do all these antics and theatrics. Right? That's what you don't do. That's how you create more karmic debt. You already got more than enough of it. You're creating more karmic debt. Boy, y'all is silly. You feel me? Like I said, y'all don't understand universal laws of karma. That's why you never make any money and don't have any money. You don't have anything. You don't understand how God works. You don't understand righteousness. Like, you don't understand any of the things that matter. That's the reality. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I said, I mean, you see the logo right there. That's the logo. Like I said, we're going to have an equity division that includes real estate. Christina and I are going to build a real estate empire. We're going to get everything and everyone right, who actually helped me along the way and is on my side. Ain't no time for no fake people and fake stuff. And that's it, man. I know God got me, man. I know God's about to bless me beyond belief. I'm excited, I'm ready, and really not thinking about it, man. I think that's what he had told me too. He said, like, when you get to the point where you just don't even care and you're not paying attention, that's when it's going to happen. And that's really the point I'm at now. I just don't even care. Not in a bad way. It's part of my journey. It's where I'm supposed to be at. So it's actually a good sign. So I've been listening to God, man. I'm always listen to God. Truly, I don't really listen to you folks too much. I feel like you're wrong a lot, pretty much every time you speak. For real. But that was a joke. But I mean, God is always right. In my book, he. It's not about being right or wrong. God is just amazing. It's never about being right or wrong. It's about having a pure heart and having pure intention. And God has nothing but my best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? He's shown me nothing but love. He's been completely amazing. And I can't thank God enough. And I can't say how much I truly love God, just like I love Christina. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm just beyond thankful and beyond grateful. And that's all I really have to say, man. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, I'm the luckiest man in the world. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, man, you can't allow people to play games. You can't tolerate no nonsense. You got to keep standing on business. You got to let people know what it is. And at the end of the day, you just got to get away from folks like that, man. They're trying to play games and word games. And all. I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. A lot of I've noticed y'all want to try to act like you're solidified or you're someone, and everything is about what somebody else thinks. And that's your main issue. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people can really listen to me because I got a ton of life experience. It ain't fake over here, little Wody. So, I mean, if you wanted to listen and you wanted to learn something, y'all could have learned from me, man. A lot of people don't want to cherish people and appreciate people. You don't want to listen when I'm trying to offer y'all advice. That's no problem, man. Then don't listen to me. Because if you don't listen to me, you're going to fail. That I can assure you. If you don't listen to me, you're not going to be able to do what I'm doing. I mean, you could never do what I'm doing, but you're not going to be able to succeed for yourself and build something. All I know how to do is help people and push people forward and up. All I know how to do is help people. All I know how to do is lead people to God the right way and have them build a real relationship with God. All I know how to do is be positive and help other folks and save lives and change things in a positive manner, in a positive way, like I have in these streets. Um, like I said, I'm just beyond proud, man. I'm seriously super proud, man. I'm proud of Christina mainly more than anything. I'm proud of myself. I'm beyond proud of Christina. She's just so strong. And that's just the truth. That's really how I feel. But I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I'm a pretty humble dude, man. So I don't really think nothing of it. And I just keep pushing. It's crazy. It's I don't know how to explain it. I don't really think about this stuff. I just do it. So at the end of the day, I mean, comes naturally at this point, man. Like I said, I think that's what we're at, like 132 world records. I mean, who can come close? You know what I mean? It was never about competition. There is no competition, and that's all my point was, as usual, is stating a fact. We about facts over here. That's all that matters is facts and the truth. Anything else is a waste of your time. You would think people would understand and recognize this by now. I mean, the message has been reinforced 8 million times. I just can't believe that folks was acting surprised. Like, you gonna still act surprised? You're gonna just keep dismissing the reality that's here and keeps coming? Okay, God's gonna have a field day with y'all. I'll tell you straight up, God is going to have a field day with y'all. Anybody who's in denial of reality, God is about to have a field day with you. You understand? Like I said, it is what it is, man. Some people just never learn. You know what I mean? Like I said, God, he will go out his way and really teach you your lesson. Anybody. Sometimes I'm sorry, but that's the truth. A lot of folks that want to act stubborn and act some way, they got to learn the hard way. And God is known to teach you your lesson. You know what I mean? No matter what. And that's what I told folks. I've been told all these folks. I told them what it is. I said, nah, everybody got to learn their lessons. You can't run around acting some way like this and not expect, God to deliver karma. You can't expect justice not to come. That's the problem with these narcs. They think they can do things and act some way and then run away from karma. You can't outrun karma. It's impossible. You understand? Because of God. You can't run away from God. You can't. Feel me? So, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. We up over $136 for the next check. We continuing to build it. I'm gonna continue to do my thing until we got like what 2 more days till the 20th, and then like I said, the phone plan goes out because y'all don't want to help me. I mean, still, I have not been able to get people to just step up and help me get this phone bill paid. Like, I don't even know what people are talking about half the time. Like, bro, it just takes cash or Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. There's no other way to do it. I don't listen to other people or how they do things. It's just I need the money. I mean, either you want to help or you don't. Everything is crystal clear in reality. It's always just been one or the other. They've been saying that about me since forever. That I just see things, it's either one way or the other because that's the way it is. Always. Just like there's always one truth. There's always the truth, and then there's people who are lying. You know what I mean? Just like all they've done is lie. And we continue to expose the truth and prove them wrong and prove the facts. And we just don't have to anymore. It all is obvious, and the truth will stand on its own. The truth shall set you free, and that's what it's done for me. I've always been nothing but the truth. I told these people day one, I'm truth and love and its embodiment. So, like I said, y'all better get ready, man, because like I said, once I get this money, we really going to be building, man. I don't have any other focus. We're going to be building and helping people. Everything is going to be in a vibration of love. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it. So I'm not worried about anything else. And I'm just concerned with Christina, and she's my only priority. And I love you more than anything. So please know that. And you're everything to me. And I just want you to really know that, truthfully. You know, like I said, a lot of this stuff, it's been one of the hardest times of my life. What I mean? None of it was easy, but it shaped me and it taught me so much. And it really, I mean, I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know. I've never, ever had any regrets, ever. I've never worried about nothing. Like, I mean, I've worried, I've stressed, I've been through hell, but I'm just saying, like, everything within my life I've loved. Everything has been amazing. Everything has been an experience I needed. And just like with this, I mean, this has been one of the most transforming and crazy experiences that I've ever had that I think anyone could ask for. You know what I mean? God has talked to me the whole time and spoken to me, sends me messages, downloads, synchronicities, animals, everything. I mean, it's just been crazy. You know what I mean? And I just know that God loves me, man. I know God loves me. I know God is with me, and I'm God's soldier and I continue to fulfill his purpose and his will. And it's just amazing, man. I think it's pretty cool, man. I do. I think it's pretty cool. I don't really think about that aspect too much, but I love what I do, man. I love what I do. I love myself and I love who I am and the man that I've become. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm the number one soldier and warrior for God. I mean, it don't get no better than that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that was always my thing. That stuff you watch on your TV, that's all fake, man. See, this is transcending all of that nonsense. This is proving once and for all that I'm beyond any so-called dude or man's level. There ain't no man. I'm the only real man who ever existed. I mean that. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all can't be serious, man. I'm on another level, bro. Like, you call it what you want. I'm gonna be confident as hell. And confidence attracts money. Confidence attracts everything that you need. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that's why people always try to copy and emulate me because they like the energy that I radiate and the confidence that I radiate. You understand? So, like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, we have different conditioning. Like, y'all don't come from the street. Y'all don't know nothing about my walk that I came from before all this. You don't know nothing about my walk. Y'all ain't about nothing. Like, you ain't about that life. Like, I'm not hearing it, bro. Like, real talk, man. Like I said, people talk like talking is free. I mean, not with me. I could really care less. I think talk is cheap, and I think that people talk a lot and talk way too much. I've never been with the school of thought. You got people running their mouths still talking about words. This, I think talk is cheap. I think if I haven't proven that, I give up. I mean, I think that I've proven that beyond existential belief. Seriously, talk is cheap, man. You know what I mean? Action is all that matters. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. We're just different, man. We're conditioned different. We're built differently. Like, we're not the same, bro. You know what I mean? I proved today to myself that I could outdo them dudes in New York. I already knew it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's bar for bar fitness all day. I'm the CEO. You can come do the training, $50 for a 30-minute session, 100 for an hour. And that's it. I mean, get with it, like get with the program. You know what I mean? That's it. We're going to keep on doing us. And like I said, I've done it all independently. I've done it with God. I give all credit and glory to God. Christina has been there for me every step of the way. She's backed me up. And that's just, it's amazing. She's amazing. That's all I can ask. She's been there for me. Truly. She has. And I give her all the credit. I truly do. She's just the strongest person I've ever met, truly. So I'm very grateful for everything and extremely grateful for Christina. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful to God, truly. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I said, we're gonna keep on pushing forward. You know what I mean? Let everybody else do what they do. Um, I understand, man. I understand what it is. I know that I'm chosen and I'm the chosen one, and I have a much larger purpose. So I know that I'm the vessel and a vessel that God is using, for a much bigger purpose. And I just know I know that I'm being used to save a lot of lives and help a lot of people. So that's all I try to do. Do the best that I can to do my job, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to worry about money. I'm not here to do all that other stuff. I believe truly in my heart. I know God is going to give me the money. He's going to give Christina and I the money. I just know it. I can feel it. I just know, because I need money to do this. But I mean, the minute that we get it and we get going, I mean, we're going to get busy with everything. Like I said, right now, I'm in the perfect mind state I need to be. I'm not worried about nothing. Um, just ready, man, ready to receive. You know what I mean? So all in God's time, and being patient. As hard as it is. Y'all act like things are easy. It may be easy for you. You need to ask yourself for a minute, man. If things are easy for you and half of y'all live off the government anyway and like never worked, and I worked since I was 16, we have nothing in common. I've made a living my entire life by myself. Y'all have never done that. So how could you say anything to me exactly? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like I see what it is, man. I know it's all coming, man. You know what I mean? Like God is gonna bless me, bro, beyond belief, beyond comprehension. You know what I mean? So I earned it. I truly did. I earned it. Like my dad told me, if anyone deserves it, it's you. He was crying when he said that too, so I know he meant it. So it is what it is, man. We gonna keep on pushing forward. We gonna keep on doing what we do and do the best we can. You know what I'm saying? So I know he's watching me, watching over me, and you know, I love you, Dad. I love my father. So we're gonna keep on moving forward. We're gonna keep on doing this for him and doing this for the righteous people that want to see me win. And if I win, all of you win. This is all for the people, and I'm just gonna continue working hard and training and getting ready. And like I said, it's all real, man. I mean, like I said, look out for the future when I'm riding around on actual bat pods. I want to learn how to build these things. Like I'm already doing a ton of research. I'm learning a lot. Like I really, really am asking y'all in the public, and I'm praying and asking God, please help me get this phone bill paid. It would really help me. Like I need to get it paid because it's how I do my research. It's how I can do everything. And if I don't pay it right away, they're not gonna let me pay it later, bro. It doesn't work like that. So it is what it is. But like I said, either way, I'm with God, man. I'm with God's plan, whether I understand it or agree with it or not. Um, I'm with God's plan, and I'm here, and I am God's plan. I'm a major part of God's plan. You know what I mean? And I feel like I am God's plan. I feel like I'm the future. You know what I mean? I truly know that, and I see that, and I understand that now. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? So, like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, we're not the same. Like, people can talk and whatever, this and that. I mean, all of them are so quick to forget. They want to pretend they don't know who I am. I mean, that comes with the territory. That's when you're really successful and you've really been successful. You don't have to talk about your money or any of that nonsense. People know what it is, man. So that's my thing. I'm just done talking about it. That was never my energy. I was never someone to talk about these things. And, you know, like, it is what it is. I have nothing to correct or defend. You understand? People can say whatever they want on the internet. That's fine. I mean, you have to have a seat at my table. You know what I mean? You got to be in a position where, like, what you're saying actually matters. Because right now it doesn't. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. Not once have I ever bragged about anything. I have spoken about what I do calmly, serenely, peacefully. And you people felt some way because you watched me be successful for years. So you felt that way. So that's what you have in your heart. You feel that. You know what I mean? And that's a sad thing, man, because you ain't never gonna get anywhere or succeed with a mentality like that. And it's just that simple, and it shows every day. You know what I mean? So, no, I mean, I've done nothing but just talk about reality. I mean, I'm gonna talk about my accomplishments and be proud. I understand what it is. I don't even deal with folks like you at all. I understand that you don't want me to it's whatever you want. I want the opposite. You feel me? I understand you don't want me to be proud, but I'm super proud of myself. I understand that you're unhappy, so y'all want to, I understand the whole thing, man. It's like that guy told me God sent the dude to tell me on there that night. I remember, I'll never forget it. And he said, "Don't let anyone steal your joy." That was God speaking, man, sending a messenger. He sent me a message. Said, "Don't let anyone steal your joy." That's what this was all about for me, you know. So, so I listen to God. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we're gonna keep on pushing. We're gonna continue to win, and I'm happy, man. I'm happy doing what I love. You know what I mean? God fulfilled He gave me my dream. He fulfilled my dreams. He gave me my entire dream, everything I ever wanted, everything I could ever imagine, and it's just amazing. Truly, like it's just amazing. You know what I mean? So, and I never really had to ask. God just wanted to bless me. God loves me. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, I hope that people learn from me. And like I said, every day is hard, man. Anything helps. Like I said, if anybody wants to toss me some cash when you see me, please do. I'm trying to come up with the funds to pay this phone bill right now and get through the rest of this time so I can get to this next check. And if I could keep the phone plan going, then it would really help because I'd have everything in order. I basically need at least the 55 for the phone, so at least like 60 to 100. And I'm saying 100 because I need a little bit more money to get through this time period. You feel me? On top of that. So, I mean, if we could do that, we'd be in great shape, but we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, the fact is that I love God regardless. It's unconditional love, just like I love Christina regardless and unconditionally. Um, so it is what it is. No matter what happens, I'm with God and I'm gonna do God's will and stand up and defend God, and I would do the same thing for Christina. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be there every step of the way for her, like I've been the entire time. So I'm owed, man. I'm due, man. I'm owed, man. Even God said, so he's about to deliver. You know what I mean? Other than that, like I said, all y'all, I wish you the best. Like I said, I already forgave everybody, and I'm moving forward and moving on to bigger and better things, and that's all. You know what I mean? So like I said, look out because like right around the corner. I mean, we going on our trip. We going through San Marcos, San Antonio, Austin. Um, Probably to New Orleans. We'll probably go up through the whole East Coast. Then I'm thinking we're going to come around all through the middle of the country, possibly the Midwest, and then we're going to go all through the West Coast and come back around, and then we're probably going back to New Orleans. You feel me? So I mean, and then I'm going to be Batman in New Orleans probably, which is a big deal, and I'm sure there's a lot going on there. So I mean, my whole lifestyle is about to change completely. You understand? So I just listen to God and do God's will. I know that when God blesses me and gives me the resources, I can do a lot to help a lot of people, and that's all I plan to do. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens, and what the missions and assignments are, and what's going on. But I mean, he made me super strong. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting busy. You know what I mean? On top of everything else, and y'all know exactly what I mean. So I'm going to be fully booked, and I'm going to be getting busy. Like in the street, I'm going to be very, very active. That's what I think. So get ready. You know what I mean? Like I said, once we get the bread and we get the money, man, I'm probably going to look a lot bigger too. I'm just being real with you. I'm going to like grow exponentially in front of you, and you're going to be tripping. Y'all are going to be like, whoa. Cause I'm already huge. I mean, I look huge on camera. It's more like ripped right now, but like I'm a pretty big guy in these videos. You could see it, and I'm just like pure muscle at this point. And I mean, once we start adding a couple of things, all natural, normal stuff, but just comes with the money and the territory, that's going to really, help. It's going to change things in a major way, and that's all I can say, man. I mean, it's gonna really make a difference. So, if y'all didn't know, y'all want to pretend that you haven't seen me in the past when I've literally been like huge, that's probably what I'm gonna get back to and I'm gonna start looking like. But the thing now is now I'm at a whole different strength level than what I was at back then. Okay, that's what you gotta understand. And then adding anything to it, I'm just gonna take off completely. So like my strength levels are gonna be like through the roof. You understand? So like I said, if you think it's bad now, just wait till we get this money and I actually can get what I need all the time and have what I need. It's gonna make a big difference. And I think it was part of God's plan to train me with not too much and not all that extra stuff. And I think that's part of the plan because that's what builds the real strength and resilience. You got to build spiritual strength. That's what matters. So it is what it is, man. Other than that, I'll talk to you in a minute. Like I said, keep it easy, take it easy, and that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep on succeeding and progressing and building nonstop. That check's over 136. I already won day one. I won a long time ago. What you mean? Like what? Yeah, over 136 bucks, and we still going, and not just till the 20th. That's just when the phone plan goes out. We going regardless for the rest of the month. I'll just have to try to see how I can get in Wi-Fi. I mean, even if I got to get to the bus and ride the bus and go sit down somewhere and eat something like I usually do and get in Wi-Fi and upload like that, I might have to do that. But we're going to have to figure it out somehow. You know what I mean? We got to get our money. We got to get these videos up. All right. So talk to you in a minute. Like I said, we'll see what happens. It is what it is, man. It's all in God's hands. You know what I mean? I truly believe in God without any doubt. I have all faith in God. You know what I mean? And it's what He told me to do, what He told me to have. I truly believe in God. With all my heart and soul, I truly do. You know what I mean? So, like I said, um, I hope people learn from me, man. That's all. So I'm just super proud, man. I'm super excited for the future. I'm just excited. I'm proud of myself, and it's just an amazing feeling, man. Like I said, to have done this and be on my third year as Batman and have accomplished so much already, and that's all I'm saying. People have no clue. They have no clue what I've accomplished. I just think it's funny. Some people do. I think a lot of people do and understand I've really made a difference and changed things, but it's just going to become mm, you know, on a larger scale. I mean, it's going to continue to grow my reach, my power, and dominance, and just the effect that I'm having. That's a completely positive effect. I mean, it's all positive, real change. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm just super proud of myself, and I'm just happy right now. I'm just super proud. It's unbelievable. It's an amazing feeling. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm very, very happy about everything and happy about it, you know what I mean? So I just want to thank God, for everything. Thank you, God, for everything, truly. You know what I mean? So I'll talk to you in a minute. And yeah, that's it. All right. Talk to you in a minute.